Hello everyone, welcome back. For those who are new, my name is Sean. Today we're going to be playing Monster Prom, so buckle up, buckle down, I don't care. Things are about to get crazy. And there we go. Welcome back everybody. I already said that in the intro, I'm sure, but here we have Monster Prom. So, fun fact, I don't record the videos in release order. So this is actually recorded after the mouthwashing video, despite the fact that this is going to be the third video out the week it's released. So I've fixed the audio issue. I don't really know what the problem was, I just have a fix for it. But let's get right into Monster Prom. I am gonna try to do voices for this, but I make no promises on my voice holding up for it. Because this can be a lot. We'll start classic. If we return, you know, we can do the DLC another time. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? I like this guy, personally. Let me... Here we go. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 400-something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever! I'm sorry, it's in all caps, I have to. All minds are rotten. They're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Oh boy. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by- there's only one. Anyway, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Oh no! Okay. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I have blackmail for him whenever I want. A lot more effective. Oh no. Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities. Dionysus, Vesta, Loki. Coolest cats in town. Oh no! These are all like equally horrible, which means that we have to go with the tree. Smart? Okay, right. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does a statue represent? That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. Your least favorite political figure. Being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. politics. So real. I love this. Okay. That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. Him to not be so cliched. A genie and wishes? So mainstream. Infinite confetti. His friendship. A rainbow that you can eat. Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to the 3 standard wishes. My own wishes. Oh no. Damien is hard as fuck to voice. I'm sure as you could have told, I have played this game before. I haven't, honestly, I don't think that really has any bearing on the course of the game itself, just with the way that Monster Prom is. So, wish me luck on voicing the characters, because this is gonna be hard. We need charm. So, we've gotta go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. You see Damien and Miranda with their heads in their hands. They look glum. You ask them what's up. Huh, we're boned! I do not know what this boned means, but I'm not optimistic about our chances on the upcoming exam. It's not fair. I shouldn't have to fail the test just because I spent all week in a really brutal mosh pit instead of going to class. And I did study. I had my servants read the entire textbook. Twice. But for some reason, my servants are not allowed to take the test for me. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Chop up the teacher and melt his body in acid. Let's not do any of that, Damien. No, there's gotta be another way. Doesn't there? Easy, just lobby the government until they remove the class from the entire school system. You don't need to murder your teacher over something like this. Just burn down the entire school. Oh. The choices in this game are always really hard, I'd say. To the government. Yeah! Oh, yes, of course. My father has many excellent lobbyists in cryo-freeze just for such occasions. Get them out of there! Stop freezing people, maybe. Why are they in cryo-freeze? Because if allowed to live freely, they would pose an untold threat to the survival of the species, I think. It was Daddy's decision, in any case, and Daddy knows best. Okay, the lobbyists do their job so effectively that the government not only cancels the class, but erases all memory of it from everyone's brains. You've got no idea what you just unlearned, but you did gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Alright, so that happened. Okay, so the way that I would normally want to play this game is I would be going over to Damien every time, just because I started there. But I do want to get more characters involved, so we're gonna go here, especially just because I have a great time voicing Scott. As you approach your chosen table, you see Liam carefully framing his artificially arranged jelly dessert for a transcendent food pick when food, F-O-O-P-I-C, read those pics of victory! What? What does that even mean? When I say food, you say pick. Food! No. Food! Stop. 2, 4, pics, 8, food do we appreciate? Food pics, go! Cease this incessant chanting this instant! What? But I'm trying to help you take the best food pic. You've been trying to take this food pic for like 20 minutes now. You gotta snap a pic so you can eat your tasty food. I don't eat, Scott. I only order this food so I can take pictures of it. And you're not helping. I know. My cheerleading just isn't good enough. What I need is a cheer partner to make me, to take me to the next level. No, what you need is a swift kick in the... But it's too late. Scott's already chosen you as his cheer partner. Now it's up to you what the two of you will do. We've got to pick up Liam and toss him in the air. It's the only way to really amp him up. Liam's food pics are art, so we've got to use art to cheer him on. The quiet art of mime. Mime, okay. Obviously this. I get it! Amp him up! Like where the sky is! Let's do it! What? No, that's a horrible... Yeah, up you go, little buddy! Reach for the stars! Okay, I am actually getting some very artistic angles on my food from up here, but this is still not okay! Oh, Liam, always being sarcastic. He loves it. Wait, you choose now to finally start understanding what sarcasm is? I'm not being sarcastic. You can't fool me, Liam. I know everything you say means the opposite of what I think it means. Liam eventually gets Scott to put him down by saying he loves being thrown in the air. Scott still somehow believes he did the right thing and gives you the most intimate fist bump. Or, how is a fist bump intimate? Okay. We need to get creative. To the auditorium. Oh, we're a pirate! Ah! Ahoy! Anyway, that day while rehearsing for the class I really need to stop playing games where I need to read, because I just can't do it, I guess. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. What? Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain 2 creativity. Awesome. Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet mediation skills are clearly needed. No, I know our football team is called the Spooky Eye Spooky Monsters Who Spook, but who also play sports. But what's our mascot? Our mascot? Oh, yeah, you're right. We don't have one. Oh, what about Misha the mermaid? Mermaids are monsters. No way, too girly. Try this. Wally the werewolf. Why is it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves. Yeah, well, we're not the mermaids either. Huh. Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge, diverse group of people with a single label? No, Coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think. Hey, you! You look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team? Easy. We'll just genetically engineer a cross between every kind of monster at the school. Head of a werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of a Medusa, angst of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. Just find a regular human, dress him up in a business suit, and make him the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed. That's the real monster. Yeah! Finally! An idea that represents the true diversity of our school. We can use Daddy's gene lab. What exactly does your father have? Just, what are all of the things he possesses, and can he stop using it to call me poor? Let's see. In order to fit all the parts, all the monster parts in, the mascot will have to be about 100 feet tall, covered in nightmarish appendages and moist tentacles, which means it shall provide great shade on hot game days. The tentacles can hold umbrellas. Huzzah! Yeah, because deadly genetic experiments are always the shortcut to a girl's heart. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Why do I keep accidentally romancing her? So we're low on charm and money. We already did charm, so let's go back to money. Oh no!
Oh, you missed me in my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if you have the money.
Not me though. Oh. Yeah, I'm
selling a corpse.
It's like, fuck.
It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it.
Ah, no. I'm too poor for cocaine. No. Oh. So these are, let's get the corpse.
Bye, stranger.
Oh, I can't believe I did that. I didn't even notice. I should have checked. Okay, so she's there again. I mean, sure, let's go here. Let's see what's up here. You're eating your lunch, minding your own business. When someone under your table pokes your business, my business.
Psst, hey, would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge?
Betraying your friend sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch.
Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses for, like, totally innocent reasons. In exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. Oh, what's that you say? You'll totally do it and I can trust what you say 100%? Great! Which technique do you want to learn?
How to be the protagonist of any scene. How to punch a dude's... You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is being ignored and Damien's weakness is ice cream cake.
Really? But that's so simple. I'll bury them in indifference and frozen treats, respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? It's simple. Just act like you're entitled to everyone's love and affection and constantly make decisions that endanger you and your friends.
Whoa, that's it? But you already do those things, like, all the time. Is it possible that you've been the protagonist all along? This discovery gives you newfound confidence, which you use to punch the Slayer in the neck and steal her shoes! As the protagonist of your own life, you gain 4 charm. Oh my god! Okay. So now we have 0 money. We're just poor. Okay, we can actually get money this time though. Because it's a, okay. Boobs! That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who is really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. And the corpse, okay. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school.
Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot?
Psh, what a shameful display of distaste.
Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. Oh, a corpse.
Fuck.
I love corpses. Also, I'm like super drunk.
Okay, the 3 most hateful people in the school, and Polly.
As a school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain.
I'm the taste of the hierarchy. Whoa, I said that weird.
And I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk, so whatever Vera says.
Yikes! Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, Valerie totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Oh no. Trivia fact about fashion accessories. Most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Oh no, okay. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. Fuck. Oh no, that's right. Wait, look, the corpse is actually a burger queen. Damn, you're so poor your best piece of clothing is actually the paper bag from a fast food chain you sometimes use as a hat. Damn it. So you, going to eat this corpse? No. Disgusting. Fast food companies, am I right? They're always finding new lows.
Give me that!
Damien takes your corpse and bites its arm. You chews for a while.
You're completely right. It is disgusting. No seasoning and super dry.
I bet it's not even gluten-free. So immoral. I always suspected Sean was into fast food and necrophagia. You have poor eating habits written all over your face. Still drunk. And so they leave you alone with your corpse. This is the worst day ever. Also, Damien was right. The corpse is kind of under-seasoned and dry. What? I don't eat corpses, guys. That is not a thing that I do. Just to be clear. I think fun is out there, yeah. Let's go have some fun. We're dabbing. Okay. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rape that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Yo. Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him, appalled. What on earth are you eating, Scott? This delicious new flavor of Fingal's potato chips. Maximum Ultimate Double Barbecue Massacre. Really? Because it looks like a raw severed goat head inside a cardboard tube. Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Could have sworn it was potato chips. Still tasty though. Tasty? Tasty? Just wanton environmental destruction sounds tasty to you. I don't know. Is that a kind of jerky? No, Scott. Don't you realize that in order to harvest these goat heads, Fangles and Co. decapitate millions of innocent goats every year? But what do they do with the bodies of the goats? Nothing! It's a horrendously wasteful practice! Oh no! All those poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things! We have to stop them! Wait, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action. But if someone were to suggest one, assemble an army of vengeful undead goat torsos. Oh, what's that look on his face? I think he's trying to romance me, not the other way around.
Ah, yes, necromancy.
The ultimate tool in the protesters' arsenal. Oh, can I ride a goat? Can I? Huh? Of course you can ride a goat. In fact, given your size, you'll probably need to ride several. What's a several? Is that a really big goat? No time to explain basic concepts, Scott. We've got an invasion to orchestrate. As long as you're reanimating things, you reanimate some severed goat heads too. They'll eat anything, which totally helps you clean your room. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Alright. Let's see what we've got. Oh, Polly and Scott are always fun. Scott and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical asses off.
Dude, Damien. Grr, I'm Damien. Look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere the toxic version of my masculinity, which has alienated me from my own true emotions.
You sound exactly like him.
Okay. You do Vera. I'm Vera. I'm very smart and my hair is pretty and all my friends look up to me because I am a strong, independent woman.
Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work.
I'm not Scott. I'm Vera. You can tell because I said my name just now.
Okay, well, what about you, Sean? Got any good impressions? Just one, but it's a real doozy. Woof woof, it's me, Scott, a big dog boy who's bad at impressions. Look at me, I'm Polly, look at me go.
I know you're doing an impression of me because you said my name, but... Oh my god, that sounds exactly like him!
It does?
Yeah, remember the time that we took impressions class together and we had to introduce ourselves? Oh yeah, I guess I did say woof woof. It's me, Scott, a dog boy who is bad at impressions. But I didn't yell like that. I'm sorry. Are you the real Scott? There's two absolutely identical werewolves in front of me, and I can't tell the difference. Polly insists on a smooching contest to oh my dear. A smooching contest to determine who the real Scott is. You end up winning in more ways than one. Okay. Oh, we're like halfway through already? That's crazy. Anyway. At least that looked like about half. Let's see. 1, 2, yep. Alright. Let me look here. We gotta do something different. There's really no reason to go to class because our smarts is like stupidly high. But let's do boldness just cause. The day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. You're usually reading the latest issue of Monster magazine, but you're rudely interrupted. See? Even Sean, a sensible monster with a good head on his shoulders and at least some smarts, is reading Monster magazine. Yeah, and it's bad, because we're warriors, so we need to fight. Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it. Hooray! Let's go solve another of the world's major problems. No, Scott, we're social justice warriors. You see, Sean, ever since our major success with the Fangles goat-headed debacle, we've taken it upon ourselves to stand up against injustice. By punching magazines! No, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Monster Magazine's sexist, yikes, my bad, sexiest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musselbald, the werewolf prince bodybuilder. That makes him the 5th royal werewolf bodybuilder in a row to earn the title. What about those of us with leaner physiques? What of our representation? Oh dear. So now we're endeavoring to get Monster Magazine to name someone from a more marginalized community as the sexiest creature alive. We just need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess punching the magazine wasn't good enough. Psh, that's easy. All you need to do to solve everyone's body image issues forever is make our own version of the magazine featuring a 3-winged chupacabra on the cover. Lean heavily into the warrior part. Storm Monster Magazine and hold the editor-in-chief captive until he promises to stop exclusively promoting one aesthetic as the pinnacle of monster sexiness. Oh man. That sounds like fun. That one sounds like a good time. Who wouldn't want to storm anything and keep someone captive? And for legal reasons, I am a joke.
Oh yes, come stand. I love being a warrior. I'll admit, it does sound like an attention-grabbing demonstration, if nothing else. Hot diggity dog. What? Why am I saying that? With that, you're off to storm the Monster Magazine headquarters, using the element of surprise. Your second favorite element, right after nitrogen. Nitrogen's a good one. You're able to overpower Monster Magazine security and march straight into the editor-in-chief's office. We demand better representation! We demand of you warriors! It's time we use our weapons! And our fists! And our fighting! To sit down and have a heartfelt conversation about the damage lack of representation can do to society. The heartfelt conversation is very felt, but the heart and quiet conversation-y. Okay. I love being able to read. I'm struggling for some reason. This one isn't even at night. It's just evening. It delves deeply into the editor-in-chief's own deeply rooted body image issues and how idealizing werewolves makes him feel more comfortable. You all agree that he should be in therapy, and he agrees that he should do a special issue of Monster devoted to all kinds of beauty. God. Hooray! You gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Our creativity is on the lower end. And we're a pirate to ahoy, mateys! You aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems like you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. What? But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music! You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you are arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain 2 creativity. Okay. Later you see Scott all but skipping down the corridor, cheerily rattling off some sort of list. Hi, Sal. Oh man, today's the best. I was walking out of class and my tail just started wagging all of a sudden. You know how sometimes your tail starts wagging and you're not even sure why? I started wondering what my tail might be so happy about, and then I realized it's probably just because I'm a werewolf. Because being a werewolf is just about the best thing, right? I mean, if I wasn't a werewolf, I wouldn't even have a tail to wag. But then I started thinking even more, and I realized where everything would be pretty good. Where dolphins, where pigs, where weasels, where tanks. I wonder what the absolute best were creature would be. Where vending machines? Where water fountain? Where door? Where window? Where knob? Where floor? Okay, now he's just naming things he can see. You better jump in. Where moon? Where werewolf? Damn it! A werewolf? But when it comes to being a werewolf is the best thing. I know they say too much of a good thing is a great thing. They don't. But this might be the acceptance that proves the rule. They don't say that either. I mean, would being a werewolf mean cutting my werewolf time in half? Like, would the full moon turn me into a werewolf, and then I'd have to wait for another full moon to turn me into a wolf? I don't want that. I don't want to lose any wolf time. I'm sorry. He asked what besides a wolf could be where, and you said werewolf. It's only fair that you lose -2 creativity and 1 smarts. Yeah, that's valid, I'd say. Oh my god, she's back! Taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. It's a Slayer, and she's hiding under your table.
Needy pant freak! Now I'm gonna punch your other— Ow!
You just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for that red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving to a choice piece of lupine. Loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost if you're in some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. Garlic, rice, and holy water. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. A gun that shoots steaks with eat shit burned into the side of them. You scoop up the sweet-ass gun and go about your day. Obviously, you're not going to use it to kill any of your classmates. You're a monster, not a monster. But later in biology class, the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic because who has time to do the reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns into self-assurance when you hear the teacher question, "What do flies do?" Rather than respond with a lame-ass spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake straight into the chalkboard. "Eat shit!" exclaims the teacher. "Why, that's exactly right!" Congratulations! You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works. You gain 4 boldness. Yikes, our boldness is at 15. Oh dear. Let's get more money. Just cuz. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it! You gain 2 money. Oh, I was gonna say. You see Scott and Polly huddled around a computer, wearing their custom Prank Masters shirts. They're just like their regular clothes, but they say Prank Masters on the back. Right. When you get up close, you can see they're looking confused and frustrated. The internet should be a natural home for the Prank Masters. Who is he? But we don't know the first thing about pranking online. How do you even fit a whoopee cushion through the internet? And who would sit on it? Kilobytes? Those are exactly the kinds of hard-hitting questions we need to be asking, Scott. But I don't have any hard-hitting answers. Help us! Help us prank the internet! Online! If you type the numbers 8, 0, 0, 8, and 5 in order, it looks like boobs. Use ghost powers to punch people in the face through their computer screens. Yeah! Oh man, how did I forget I could do that? Shit, yeah! This is an awesome idea. I'm gonna tell all my friends about it. Polly starts punching people all over the internet. It turns out there are a lot of people there who need punching. All of Scott's friends make the punching sensation go viral. People start tweeting hashtag ghost punches at people they want punched. Polly is able to support a thriving online business just sitting at her computer punching people. She splits the money with you and Scott. She spends hers on drugs. He spends his on whoopee cushions, and you gain 2 money and 1 fun. Alright. Alright, we're on week 5. This is going by faster than I anticipated, I guess. I don't know. I guess this will seem shorter than other videos. I like me some long videos. So our money is still pretty low, but I don't think it overly matters, so... That's charm. Sure. I don't want to be going back to the same places too many times, you know? That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. Okay. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now. And you gain 2 charm. Well, it's not useful in Monster Prom sequel either. I have all 3 Monster Prom games, so... like and subscribe if you want more Monster Prom! There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates, when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can. Oh, hi there, son. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes! In fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. When suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I've never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than as werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles and that I was even more adorable. So the nice forest animals with giant heads made me their king, which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Oh dear. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? Fuck. My eyes are royal blue? Liam said they were cerulean, but I always knew that wasn't a real word. Clever Liam, you were clearly testing me. So my eyes are royal blue because I had royalty inside me all this time. Does it mean I have a little blue king or queen inside of me? No, buddy. Yeah, I should have known that was too much for him to handle. That's horrible! I have a person inside me! I need to get someone to remove it! I think I saw a really legit surgeon operating in the alley next to this school. That very legit surgeon will help me for sure. Oh no. You saw that surgeon. First, that surgeon was clearly an illegal hack looking for some bucks. Second, that surgeon was actually a dog in a doctor's coat. Lovely. No time to lose! And you, Sean, to think you always knew about the little blue royalty living inside me and didn't tell me until today. What a bad friend! Oh no. Scott flies away. You're sad. He thinks you're a bad friend, yet you captured the image of him flying away, since it might be the last time you see him if he's being treated by a surgeon dog. Your sadness at his rejection fights your sadness of maybe leading him to his death. In the end, the loser is you, who loses 2 fun and 1 charm. My charm? No. Let's... Oh, no, we have to go over here. You're just about to take a bite of her sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality. It is I, the interdimensional prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control. You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communication might interest you? Or reverse baptism? Or eggs? What? The choice is yours! Fuck that, let's make up our own ritual. How about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? We have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. That's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. Hey, give me some of that. Then we pretty much do whatever we want and then make it illegal for people to not do that thing once a year. Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. Lovely, it's Christmas, but everyone gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension, where it replaces actual Christmas. Gain 4 creativity. Oh dear. That happened. Alright, we need more fun. We need fun and money. Boy, don't we all. Okay, so fun is taken, so we gotta go to money. That day you spend some time on the library's PC is mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million! Which is unfortunately equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing. Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students! No, wait! It's just the wolf pack. Guess it could have meant 2 things.
For the last time, is this a bromance or a bro treason, broski?
You're my teammates and my family. I'm not trying to be a bad Scott, but
this is the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon, bro down. We got together and practiced a wolf pyramid and then helped each other inject sheep steroids.
Don't do that, maybe. Crazy concept. Let's not inject sheep steroids.
We played flip cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice.
That all sounds really nice, but I already have plans and I didn't want to let people down.
Bro, you're a wolf. You are with the wolf pack, or are you one of those other monsters?
Oh damn, you're one of those other monsters. You better do something. Let me teach you a new game. Extremely long distance fetch. Guys. The inside, aren't we all wolves?
Damn it! Are we though?
We're all wolves inside?
Let's find out.
Oh no. A giant furry hand reaches out and grabs the nearest student, a squid boy, and rips his chest open.
No wolf in there!
Boy, I don't know guys, that could have just been a fluke. Oh no. Before you know it, the wolf pack is good-naturedly dismembering students left and right. You did not mean to start this, and worst of all, it seems like Scott is having more fun with them than he does with you. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. Awesome. I just got a bunch of people killed. All because I'm flirting with a werewolf. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan the small magical Latino cat slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray! No, Juan the small magical Latino cat! You notice Scott is sitting thoughtfully by a half-dug hole. It's not like him to leave a hole half-dug. You ask what's up. It's not about what's up. It's about what's down, and how down it is. I mean, I'm giving 110% into these holes, but it's like Coach always says, 110% is only 50% of 220%. I mean, look at this. I can barely fit in this hole, and there's only one of it. Can you please help me figure out a way to dig more and better holes? This is why God invented dynamite. Be my friends, the mole people. They're great at digging. They're great at digging, and they definitely don't secretly run the government. Ha ha ha! This is why God invented dynamite, baby! Oh wow, is this dynamite? It looks like a bundle of little red bones. That'll make it super easy to bury. I'll do it right now. Okay, now what? You push down the plunger and the whole outdoors explodes in a shower of dirt and monster parts. What? You and Scott are thrown all the way to the moon, where you look down at your new hole. It's visible from space. Wow, that really is a more and better hole. At least you think that's what he said. In space, no one can hear you appreciate the hole you made. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Alright, we're in the last week, so we definitely gotta sit with Scott this time. Wherever he is. He's over here with... Okay. Because we've accidentally ended up into romancing Scott, which I'm glad. He's much easier to voice than Damien. You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of these statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless Momentogram post. Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese. Do you have any Scott snacks? Scott snack. You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Leo. Oh yeah, it looks so yummy. I don't know where to start. John, any ideas? Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you. An innuendo way. Not literally. Obviously the lychee fruit flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is the most superior food on the plate. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it. That says Scott Snacks. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it. That says Scott Snacks. Yes, you do have Scott Snacks. Scott Snacks. What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you? Oh yeah, totally. There was this one time where I was, well actually it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened. But somehow I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening. But how, well even, yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves and they saw how strong I was and they wanted to show how their meat trees were strong and fast. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said, of course. And then the Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Sean. It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see yours too. How is he so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put your faces together. Oh, it's the last one! Oh, that's right, she's not here for the last one, because, like, there's nothing after. Which means that we are going to go for... Charm. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain 2 charm. You just happen to be hanging around your Scott, you know, not because you're like following him or anything. And suddenly a rift opens in time and space. A handsome prince steps through, bedecked in otherworldly finery. He approaches Scott. Not this shit again. My beloved, I've quested across dimensions to see your face. Oh, it is my face. It's more than just your face that I need. Scott the Great, tosser of balls. I also need your body. Luckily, I brought that with me too. But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though that in itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul dire harp, and only your muscles can save us. Oh dear. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we can find some other uses for that body of yours. Wink. Oh my god, you say wink out loud too? That's so cool! These two are getting along way too well. You need to slay that beast yourself before Scott and the prince spend any more time together. But how? Rally a swarm of extra-dimensional termites to devour the dire harp's spine. Sing so sweetly that the dire harp kills itself out of jealousy. Fuck. Termites. Ah! Armed with your termite summoning flute, you dash through the extra-dimensional portal before the prince can react. The dire harp looms over the prince's palace, saliva dripping from its terrible strings. But in your rush to summon the extra-dimensional termites, you fail to notice the dire harp is made out of fiberglass, not wood. In fact, nothing in the prince's dimension is made out of wood. It's all fiberglass and crystal and polyester. The closest thing to wood within 1,000 miles is... you. Whoa! Bro, stop getting eaten by those termites. Don't you know that's bad for you? But you can't stop, and you won't stop. Meanwhile, Scott and the prince viciously tag team the dire harp. And afterwards, they totally exchanged phone numbers. You'd be super pissed if you weren't so busy being eaten by giant purple termites. You lose 2 boldness and 1 fun. Aw. He's gonna say no. Finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom, because that's what I was gonna say. The Monster Prom with you. Huh? Prom? I don't know. I like turtles. The shame of your constant failures was so great that you secluded yourself in your room for years and officially started dating your own pillow. Life of life forever. Aw, man. Most likely to make Pluto a planet again. Best at cheerleading when cheerleading is neither required nor wanted. Damn. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And that was Monster Prom. And that was Monster Prom. Thank you for sticking around until the end of the video. Despite all of the nonsense and hijinks, I can't believe I still missed the mark to get a date. Maybe next time I'll do better. Like I said in the beginning, my name is Sean, and I'll see you in the next video.